support, the ambassador vests.
Yep, sure.
You've done a little bit of that yourself?
Yeah, I have, yeah. I think it's a really good idea. It keeps, people in line, I guess, on the sidelines, and keeps people off the fields, give the kids a go. And kids need, come here and have a positive thing happening, not anything other than that. So that really helps.
I do think it's a really great initiative. I get to wear a really flash orange vest and just remind people that we're here to support and be kind and courteous and just make it a really nice and exciting, encouraging environment for the kids.
So we wear the vest to check that the spectators behave themselves and not make any trouble.
And do you think that the vests had an impact on the kids' sports?
Yes, definitely. The parents are more aware that there is people that's watching them.
Do you all have a turn wearing it, or is it one person that's designated each week?
No, we all get a chance.
Good stuff. Yeah, sports support bibs.
Yes.
Does that help you as a referee?
Yes. And it also helps if they support all sidelines up behind the ropes, so they don't get too close and too rowdy.
And I can see somebody's putting a couple of vests on over here on the game you're just about to referee.
Yes.
Do you think it's had a good impact on the game with the kids?
Oh yes, absolutely. It controls the parents on the sidelines if they're getting too loud. But most parents are really, really good on the sideline. So and it makes it easier for the ref on the field to concentrate on his game.
I'm here to support the Howick Hornets under 7s, and we're playing Otara here at their home ground, and looking forward to it.
What do you know about the orange vest?
So we were told by our coach that each family has a turn wearing it every week. We were told just to control our side of the crowd, our supporters, and just making it fun for the little kids. So when they're playing, they don't see any craziness from the parents, especially with the crowd supporting. They're seeing this, like, just personally from back when I was playing as a young boy, is a lot different. So it's definitely helped.
About encouraging and pretty much enforcing a positive attitude throughout the whole game for our children, and I think it plays a very important role.
How to stay in line, and it's also for the parents as well. It's not the NRL. It's for the communities that come together and enjoy. More support, the better.
You go, important message there around be a sport, just support. Of course, that is our official sideline behaviour program. If you're wondering what the people in the orange bibs are all about at your junior games, playing a very important role, and a message I dare say we can all do with reminding ourselves of every now and then. All right, just about ready to get back underway. It's going to be Howick kicking off. TJ, a interesting first half, one where Howick started pretty well, but you do feel that Point Chev really in that second sort of quarter, or second half of the first half, I should say, really started to tighten the screws a bit.
Yeah, Howick did a really good job on the first 20 minutes, probably controlling the big men of Point Chevalier, in particular Pat Sipley, and I just feel that they fell away in that back 20 there, Corey, and so we see a nice kick-off with a kick chase. Howick have turned the ball over, I think. No, offside. But yeah, they just did a better job in the first 20, and for Howick to win the game, I just feel that they're going to have to control Pat Sipley a little bit better and get a few numbers slowing down his play the balls, because everything good that Point Chevalier is doing at the moment is off the back of something that Pat Sipley is doing. So very important task for the next 40 minutes.
Tell you what, no one wants a bar of the high ball today. And the one time someone has attempted to take a clean catch, Francis Ledger put it down as we see Marlo Solomona on the charge. Tavita to Harley Maynard. Centralises now for the Pirates. Boston Scarf. Latu to Sipley. Sipley gets rid of one, holding on for dear life down low. Tavita dummies and has his second. Confirmation needed from Elliott. No, he's going to say held up. Well, very, very close there from Dylan Tavita.
Yeah, again, Corey just, again, not straight off the back of Pat Sipley. They need to be able to try and get more numbers on there. I know it's easier said than done, but everything good at the moment is coming off him. And Howick need to somehow put some more defenders on him to try and slow him down a bit.
Ledger dinks a little kick in behind. Chases on. It's been knocked back, but dead is the call. So Howick dodged the bullet and now race out to the 20.
Yeah, just for all you people watching the live stream, there is actually no quick taps in the Auckland Rugby League rulebook. You'll see there that Howick were trying to rush to get a quick tap, as was Point Chev in the first half, and they have to be controlled by the referees. So that's one of the rules if you're unsure of that in this grade.
Yeah, of course, even the players sometimes struggle between the difference in NRL and ARL rules. As we see the ball come free, and Harley Maynard has forced the error here. So as they're coming out of their own end, a costly mistake here from Point Chevalier. As they pack down the scrum. We'll go to TJ in a minute for some updates from around the grounds if we can. In the meantime, Dylan Tavita preparing to feed the scrum. Well, it's Point Chev set heavily out to the right, but they're going to go down the left-hand side instead via Marlo Solomona, 40 metres out from the line.
Yeah, Corey will just come in with a few updates there at half-time. Playing for the Zay Wallace trophy over there, over the bridge. Northcote Tigers currently leading that contest over Mount Albert Lions, 14 points to 6. Glenora Bears extending their lead to 28 points to 0 currently over the Papakura Sea Eagles. And one of the other results currently in here for the Fox Championship. Half-time score, Manadua Marlins and Papatoe 4-4.
So penalty here, and it's going to go the way of Howick. Just on that Glenora result, want to give a shout out to my mate Andy from River Valley Meats, who's over there doing the barbecue today as part of a fundraiser, I believe. And he also does a bit of hobby DJing on West Coast Radio, and often gets me on there to discuss the Fox Memorial competition. So big shout out to Andy. As the Hornets now get us back underway, the commentary box is erupting because Grant Collingwood's Utes just taken a pounding from the student. Shout out to CTAS, Grant and Joseph, our cameramen, and of course Pete's filming down there in the in goal as well. Friend to Papani. Jethro Friend accused of pushing Patrick Sipley back into the ruck there. So play on is the call. Short side they go. Ball is loose. Neolevu back to Gillett. Lovely stuff. Howick hit back. Alan Neolevu with the magic hands gets the ball back in field to his centre. And Royden Gillett scores. It's 17-14, kick to come.
As we look at the SAS instant replay there, one of the Howick players, couldn't see him off camera there, but he's put through a nice little kick, and great hands by Howick's winger, Alan Neolevu. Kane Marve came across to try and save that try, but a nice little give-back try there from Howick Hornets straight after half-time, Corey.
He's done some good things so far, Alan Neolevu. Of course, he was pretty important part of that Papakura team that won the Fox in 2016 from memory. Certainly got some wheels on him, but a couple of nice technical plays so far today. A try, and now has set one up.
Yeah, Troy's not happy off camera. He's getting his Toblerones thrown around on the sideline there.
Clayton, if you're watching the replay, you've caught the eye of the director. Strikes it. And it is short. So it remains Ortex Point Chevalier Pirates 17. Profile Scaffolding Howick Hornets 14. Nice hit back there from the Hornets, who now need a few good sets to really find their way back into this contest. So Ledger gets us back underway. Shallow kick. Gillett. Friend jumps out to his left-hand side. Very late offload. Cleaned up by Papani. Papani then goes to Waikato. It's back to Papani. They're going side to side here. Josiah Fatialofa taking the tackle. Papa launches one skyward. Tester here for Ledger. Taken beautifully. Nicely done, Francis.
Yeah, an important period here for Point Chevalier Pirates as well. I see that Pat Sipley's actually off the field now, so they'll be looking for someone else to take a little bit of control in that engine room. And Howick, they've just come out of the blocks a little bit faster than Point Chevalier in the second half here, Corey. And they've managed, as you can see there, it's a fifth and final and still inside their 30, so they've done an outstanding job. So we see a charge down here, scooped up, and running it in is Tahi Bagley.
What an effort. Charges it down, regathers cleanly, and takes it the 20 or 30 metres he had to. What a play this is, TJ.
Yeah, we spoke about this actually before the halftime break as well, Corey, about maybe putting a little bit of pressure on some of the kickers in the second half. And shout out to Tahi Bagley off commentary here. As we see someone trying to take someone out off the ball over there. Nice one, but I've been getting a few text messages from some family members of Tahi, so shout out to Tahi Bagley. There you go, Mary. I've given him a shout out for you, all right? So outstanding effort there, though, Corey. Just paid dividends there, getting the charge down and managing to jump in front now. 18 points to 17, kick to come.
There we go. I'm sure Mary's house erupted with that one. Just in back play, Lonnie Papani, who was running a support, he put his arms up to celebrate. Dylan Tavita said, no, you don't, and tackled him. The kick is good. So Howick 20, Point Chevalier 17. As we approach the 50th minute mark.
Yeah, Point Chevalier just lacked a little bit of go forward in that attacking set, Corey. And no surprising, not surprising there that their leader's off the field in the middle. They just need someone else to take a little bit of control there and need a little bit of go forward.
Williams off the back. Oh, got rocked. My goodness, they've forced a dropout from a big hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can actually get a replay of that one, but I'm not sure what happened. There's a bit of big collision here as we look at the SAS instant replay. Clayton Williams lining up here to take the carry and unsure of who put the shot on. Oh. Is that the centre?
I think
Number
it's Drayden
3?
McGee.
Yeah, Drayden McGee, I think, yeah.
Well, I can safely say I think that's the first time I have seen the ball fly that far from a hit. And, well, if it hadn't been a knock-on, it would have been a dropout.
I'm not sure what happened there, but I do think he was looking to pass the ball on that contact there. And Point Chev might have got this one in the bag here. But you can see Clayton Williams coming out. He's looking to square up the ledger here on this defensive set.
Speaking of Ledger, there he is at dummy half. Centralising now via Scarf. A chance here for Point Chev to hit back. Oh, no, it's not. Clayton Williams, well, got what he wanted there. Forces the error. So turnovers are plenty. So Waikato feeding the scrum. Another period right now where it feels like the emotions kind of just kicked it up a notch in this match. Neil Levu comes looking for work.
Yeah, I know you mentioned before pre-game, Corey, that this wasn't for, promotion or relegation. We see a simple error there. Is it picked up? Yeah, on-field officials caught it, but there is a fair bit of heat in this contest today as well, Corey. You'd think that there'd be a top 5 position or promotion relegation game on the line, but obviously both teams thinking that this game means quite a bit to them, and I'm pretty sure Point Chevalier will want to be remaining unbeaten after the first round anyway.
Absolutely, and I guess from the Howick point of view, they can feel those teams, the Mangere East, the Otahu's breathing down their neck, even Bay Roskell. So in terms of a top 5 spot,
I was actually looking at that as well. I think Howick's on 11 points, I think, off the by memory, or 12 points maybe, but that's only 2 wins in front of Marist, who are currently sitting 8th, and Richmond right behind them as well after today's contest. Unsure of what the result is there, but a loss today and a win by one of those teams puts them right down the bottom of that top 8 category. So it's important for both teams here today.
So the Green Machine back on the attack. Here's Cody Martin, long-time servant of this team, took a break before returning to play. Ten from the line. Latu. Mave. Brings in Scarf. Latu. Tavita will take the line on, pops the ball out the back. It's cleaned up by Harley Maynard, who now crabs across field. Ball has been stripped, but the call is that it is a knock on each way, I think, from Elliott. So play the ball, hand over to the Howick Hornets. TJ, we've just been looking at some of the results from around the ground. A bit of a surprising one, which we'll get to in a minute, but you can see there the fantastic club rooms down here at Paparoa Park, and a big shout out to the Howick local board for their support of the new speaker system that's gone in at the club. We thank you very much for your support of Grassroots Rugby League. Great club atmosphere down here at the Howick Hornets as well. We'll get back to that result in a minute, TJ, but in the meantime, the Howick Hornets on the charge via Clayton Williams. Jacob Hollibon onto the field as well. Papa launches. Ledger looks up and sees nothing but blue and gold in front of him. Launches the ball across then to Solo Solomona. He then gets set upon and drilled back. So in the race for promotion in the Fox Championship, TJ, we've got a bit of a shock on the cards at Papatoetoe. I think they're ahead of Manurewa.
Yeah, they're currently leading that contest out there at Jack Shelley Park. I think it's 12 points to 4 in that contest. So means big news for Manurewa, because if they can't get away with the win today, then they will be falling in that bottom 3 category, as we see a second error from co-captain Francis Ledger.
Boy, oh boy. Knock-ons galore right now as Clayton Williams squares up. He's an angry man all of a sudden, Clayton Williams, after that big hit he got put on him. Forced to turn over a minute later and is hungry for carries. Here's Jacob Hollibon. Friend to Papa. Papa stabs a kick in behind, got taken out. And ball drifts safely dead from the Point Chevalier point of view back out to the 20 to restart.
No, I just got to give a special mention out to my boy Jacob Holliban, man. He's very good character in terms of what he does, and he follows my young fellow around and comes out to watch his games and things like that every couple of weeks. So it's good to actually see him out on the park after the last couple of years having a serious knee injury. So go well today, Jacob, man. Good to see you out there.
And played very well during the National 20s as well, surprisingly for Northland. Asked to do a favour for Northland when they were low on troops, him and Nigel Edo, and I think a couple of other Auckland boys made their way up there to do it and did so very well. So no doubt better for that experience as well, as Latu crabs across field, then links with Martin, who swerves and eventually runs into the tackle of Jonathan. Latu to Tavita. Harley Maynard decides to run himself. Last play coming up now. The Pirates trailing by 3. Ledger rushes to dummy half. Solomona kicks in behind. And a nightmare at the back there for the custodian from Howick, Paula Ma'ama. But in the end, it is forced. And I'm not sure what the call is here. Have they found a Point Chev knock-on in there? No, it is going to be a dropout. Clayton Williams is down nursing a ankle complaint by the look of it, off screen. So we'll have time off while that is dealt to. Still no Patrick Sipley back on the field, and TJ pointed it out well earlier. You could actually feel the sort of momentum of the game change with his exit, although they remain right in this one, and no doubt Patrick Sipley will be getting that boarding pass back onto the footy field very, very soon. Latu. Solomona. Jethro Friend tangled up in back play. Cody Martin now charging towards the line. Latu to Tavita. Ledger. Overlap now on the left-hand side for the Pirates. Solomona has to reach low to get it. Then Crabs back in field. Chopped down low by Jonathan. Last coming up. Latu to Ledger. The ball has been spilt. Cleaned up by Clayton Waikato. And a muddle up in the play of the ball, which will end in a Howick Hornets penalty. Well, nice goal line stand now. We've got back chat from either Tavita Latu or Dylan Tavita. So it goes from bad to worse, but TJ, a very nice goal line stand there from the Howick Hornets, who have found their way back into this contest nicely.
Yeah, they've actually shown a fair bit of energy on defence too, Corey, which is really good, especially when defending on the try line. But Dylan Tavita's actually made a couple indiscretions in the ruck. He's pushing the limits on that one there, so he just probably needs to take one on the chin here for his team and just get back into the grind of things and try and get his team out of this a little bit of a hole that they're in currently.
So Jonathan. Williams back in underneath the ruck. Ball's loose, another strip called. They're looking to the post. Well, Clayton Waikato's pointing to the post. That would make it a 5-point lead. Hard to see the value in that at this stage.
Yeah, Point Chevalier as well there. Corey just looking to get a bit more experience back on the field. I see Pat Sipley down there warming up, and also Sauli Makawi as well coming on the field shortly.
Holliban clears the ruck. Huge set here for both teams. Time off. Now, Elliott may want to look at Royden Gillett here after he suffered a bit of a knock. Let's see if the camera will pick this up. Yep, that is the case. Royden Gillett, he got rocked with that hit there, and certainly the head appeared to hit the ground. This is great refereeing from Anthony Elliott, taking it upon himself to ensure that the concussion rules are followed. And Royden Gillett will leave the field. So well done, all involved there, the Howick trainer and referee Anthony Elliott. Royden Gillett leaves the field for a head knock. He'll be assessed, and we'll see if he manages to return or not. In the meantime, second tackle, it's going to be told to play the ball smack bam in front of the SAS uprights. Williams burrowing low. Too short of the line. Jethro Friend scheming at dummy half. Goes out the back. We've got a try to Jonathan. Howick extend their lead. It's 24-17. Kick to come with 20 minutes left to play here at Paparoa Park.
Yeah, again, as we look at the SAS instant replay there, another good carry by Clayton Williams. He's been outstanding in this second half for the Howick Hornets. And you got the experience of Jethro Friend here, just taking a couple steps out and running a simple block play there for Jonah Tao, and he just goes through pretty much untouched there on the Point Chevalier try line. That's a bit worrying there too, Corey, to let a try like that go through so close to your line. And Howick have done a very good job in the second half to claw themselves back, but you can see here at halfway, the enforcers are coming on for Point Chev, so it's a big 18 and a half minutes here for both sides in this final contest.
So 7-point lead as it stands. It's about to be 9. As Troy Hardy bemoans the loss of another Steeden.
Shout out to our major sponsor there, Steeden, for supporting the balls there for our contest in the Fox Memorial.
Yeah, Jamie Ware from Steeden, if you're watching, get some more on a courier,
Yeah,
mate.
chuck us some more, please, mate.
So, 9 the gap, 18 to play. Both teams assured of remaining in the first division, but Point Chev looking down the barrel of their first loss of the year. Taylor Polder returning at TJ. If you're Howick right now, what's the play? Do you keep the hammer down and keep trying to be aggressive, or do you start to sort of try and manage this game a bit?
No, I think you just work off the back of the energy that they're using at the moment, Corey. So try and ride the wave for as long as you can there, and they are going to go through a bit of a lull patch. That's normally what happens if you're going through a few highs. So it'll just be about trying to manage, again, with Pat Sipley on the field now. It'll be about managing how many bodies you get around the ball there and try and slow him down, because look for him to try and bring back a little bit of energy for this Point Chevalier side.
Williams to Friend, and Jonah Tau been very good in his second stint today. They're just short of halfway. And Papa unleashes one. Ledger back and collects calmly. Great kick chase though. Who was that? The 12, Hurricane Roberts. Excellent stuff there from the Hornets. Player down in back play, which may have been a poke in the eye. It's Ellen Neolivu trying to make his way back into the line. Makawi, I think, may have spotted that. They're a little bit short down this edge. Defending with 12 right now, and we've got time off. So time off while Neolivu gets looked at. TJ, you touched on the impact of Clayton Williams in this second half. He's a player that returned to Auckland a couple of years ago. Probably a guy that it's a little surprising he didn't make it to those higher levels. Maybe a case of sort of wrong time type thing, but he's got all the skill sets of a good front rower, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. A couple of years ago when he first came back, I was lucky enough to witness him at a couple of the trainings for the Warriors, reserve grade side, their second side there. And again, he was just showing the same traits that he's doing today. He does all the small things right, does Clayton Williams. His play the ball speed's really good and finds his fronts on majority of his carries there. And again, there's not much to him, but no disrespect to him, but he is a very tough ball carrier, and again carries more than his weight in gold in defence as well.
Sipley. Here comes the walking nightmare once again for Howick. Marve. Good kick from Kane Marve. It's from outside, but given the context of the game, I think that's a pretty nice ploy there from Kane Marve. Just gets Howick down inside their 20, and he's going to force them to work it out. It's got very dark here at Paparoa Park in the last few minutes as well. There's no floodlights, so maybe the people parked on the hill there can turn their headlights on or something. .15 to play. There's a very vocal supporter on the hill who you may be picking up.
Well, man, shout out to that supporter. He's been like that all day. So it's always good as a player to hear one of those supporters going off their rocker there. So shout out to that supporter for today.
Yeah, and I must say, it's all been positive. There's been nothing nasty from that man's mouth. A little repetitive. Come on, Howick, making a lot of appearances, but you got to love that. Showing support the right way as the Hornets charge forward via Taylor Polder, who was very good in his first stint. Friend engages Sipley, and then they head back across. That's clever play there from the Howick Hornets, identifying that little gap in the ruck. Jethro Friend to Tau. Tau with another good carry. This time it's going to be Waikato. Launching one skyward. Ledger under it. Ball is loose. First by Howick is the call. So this will be a Point Chevalier ball here.
Yeah, that's definitely a tactic that I'll be using in the last 14 minutes if I was Howick there, Corey. Francis just hasn't looked too comfortable under that high ball in today's fixture, so I'd be giving him another couple of those if I have any more opportunities in that area.
Of course, he's a stand-in fullback, Francis Ledger. He's usually a centre or a half. Oliver Tormavavi's been their fullback for most of the year, as we see a good three-man tackle here from the Howick Hornets this game. Starting to get very tasty now as we head into the final 14 minutes or so. Sipley. Well, they won't end up going there. McCauley instead gets tackled. Swing it out the back. Marve. And, well, the kick pressure. Too enthusiastic there. I'm not too sure who it was that got him. It may have been Jethro Friend. Marve is down, which is potentially very bad news for Point Chevalier. So let's just hope that Kane Marve is able to get back up. So time off in the meantime. Kane Marve still in a bit of discomfort and back play. Back up to his feet now and jogging back into the line. So it'll be penalty where the ball landed, which will take Point Chev right into attacking territory. So after the kick for touch, they're 15 out from the line. Here come the Pirates. Marve to Hofwanga. McCauley down the right-hand side. Marve digging in. McCauley off a quick play of the ball to Sipley. No, McCauley! Tricked everyone, including the commentator. Clever stuff from Siwali McCauley. Launches out a dummy half, and the Pirates are right back in it.
Yeah, as we look at the assistant replay here, I'm just going to put a mention out to that injured player there, Kane Marve. So what he's done there, Corey, is he's had a runner on his inside and also his outside, which means isolates the defender and he gets a quicker play the ball. So he's done an outstanding job there. And then again, Big Pat Sipley's just taken a few eyes off the ball there around the ruck. And McCowie slides right under that tackle there from the Hornets. And again, it's going to come down to a final 10 minutes here. And as the rain starts pouring down here at Paparoa Park, it's going to be an interesting final 10.
Interesting indeed. Ledger steps in. Flags go up. 3-point ball game. Hornets still in charge.
Now, just while we're waiting for this kickoff here, I do want to mention, I know Howick gave away a bit of a penalty on that kick pressure there, but I'd still probably wouldn't go away from that in this final 10 minutes. And it's easy to sometimes crawl into your shell, but it's something that Howick's done very well in the second half, and I believe that's kept them in the game here in this contest as well. Obviously help with their current leaders at the moment, but they definitely got to continue with that if they want to come away with the chocolates in this game.
Yeah, it's been a noticeable difference in the second half. You're right, TJ. So a bouncing ball for Marve, who uses the knee and takes his time to pick it up and then hands off to Kitiona Pasini. As the ball boys gather under the cover of the commentary trailer, Ramos Solomona carries forward. 10 to play. Hofuanga running it back towards Bagley and Jethro Friend. Sipley stopped in his tracks. It's Clayton Williams. Hofuanga takes them up over halfway. Marve set down the short side. Tavita to the left. This time they'll go infield and unleashes one. Spiraling downwards, beautifully taken. That is nicely done at the back there from the Howick custodian.
Yeah, Howick's middle forwards here just a bit slow to get back on side. They need the outside men, their back five, to get involved on some tough carries here and hopefully can complete the set and get down to their kick.
Neil Levu coming in field looking for work. Oh, got whacked. Swanee Hofuanga. Papa. From inside, Ledger's going to need to be on it here. And is. Kick chase is very good as well. Clayton Waikato leading the charge that time. Good run out of trouble. Digging the shoulder in though is Tau. What a game we've been treated to finish off the qualifiers. One of the best we've called all year. It's only going to get better, of course, as the competition proper takes charge. Drayden McKee. Makawi. Hofuanga. Makawi will go down the short. Marve launches one. There's no chase on, and it's going to drift harmlessly dead back out to the 20 for a restart.
Yeah, again, some outstanding kick pressure there from the Howick Hornets, and I do believe that that's what's gotten them back into this contest in the second 40 here. And just a few updates from around the ground. Mount Albert have clawed their way back there against the Northcote Tigers, currently leading 26 points to 18. Glenora Bears again, Roosters staying put out there at Harold Moody Park. They're currently leading against Papakura Seagulls, 42 points to 4. And the top 4 for the Fox Championship, Corey, has been determined. Manurewa will not go through, currently losing that contest out there at Jack Shelley Park, 28 points to 8.
So there you go, Pakuranga are through as it stands. Seven to go here at Paparoa Park. Pasini there, launching himself at the tackle. Play 3. Howick doing nicely to work their way upfield here. They're going to kick early. Big bomb from Jordan Papa. Lovely from Francis Ledger, though. Look, he's had a few errors today, but for the most part, very, very good, Francis Ledger. Not an easy day to be a fullback. Very condensed game now, up through the middle of the park. It's old school footy. McGee, good run from Drayden. Former Howick man himself. Taking on some familiar faces. Makawe to Sipley. Sipley charging hard. Staying on his feet, gets an offload away. Harley Maynard now. Taken down on the way to 3. Last coming up. Tavita, another high one. Beautifully taken once again. And an offload to boot. Neil Levu now coming back in field. It's almost a kicking duel starting to develop here. Real old school. Connor Morris. Working the football forward. A penalty or a mistake could be the difference in the game at this point. Hollibin, the makeshift dummy half. Finds Neil Levu, who in the end surrenders. In the tackle, just inside opposition territory.
Yeah, let's see if Howick chooses to go sky high with this bomb here or looks to slow down the plate by finding touch.
Williams got the back again. Papa, no, it's all one-way traffic in terms of the kicking plan. And beautifully taken again, but great chase. Hurricane Roberts again. 2 key kick chases from him.
He's actually playing out of position at the moment as well. He's in the centres there for Royden Gillette after that head injury, so he's doing outstanding. Those are those little small things that you expect when you're playing out of position as well. Corey just try, as we see a nice little break here by Pat Sipley.
Excellent carry from Sipley. 10 short of the halfway line. They got front foot ball now. Here come Point Chevalier. It's forward. Sipley's down in back play. Let's have a look here. Was it a knock on or a forward pass? Let's see if we can catch it. Sipley was fighting hard in the play of the ball. Yep. Well, correct call from where we're standing.
Yeah, I think that was picked up by the near side touchline. Maxine Godinay there, and well done for our on-field officials for pulling that one up.
Hollibin. What a situation to be in your second Fox game.
Yeah, second Fox game, 18 years old as well, Corey. So if they can hold on for this final 3 minutes, he's going to beat the table toppers at the moment. So they've played outstanding in this second half as Howick. They played to the conditions, and they got into their kicks well and applied pressure defensively as well. So they've done outstanding to claw themselves back into this contest.
So Williams takes a settler towards the post, stays on his feet. That's great work from Clayton Williams. Quick play of the ball. What do we have here? It's going to be a field goal, is it? Jordan Papa. Well, it was no good from the second it happened. It was a curious call anyway. You just don't think you want the ball down that end from the restart. But hey, maybe that's the reason I'm sitting in the commentary box and not out there.
Yeah, definitely a weird call there as well. I would have probably suggested maybe one across the deck there or finding touch to slow down this play the ball, but It's given an easy 20 metres there, 2 point Chev, so let's see what they can do with the ball.
Yeah, look at them. They're already on halfway. Will that prove to be a critical error of judgment from the Howick Hornets? Tavita going to the line and digging in. They need a try point, Chev. 2 to play by our count. Remember, that is not the official game clock. Sipley. Last coming up. Ledger. Ledger kicks in behind. Cleaned up, though, by Morris. Big set coming up. Point Chev might get one more use of the ball here. Oh, just as I say it, the ball is put down. Knock on each way, first by Howick. All or nothing. One set to try and protect the undefeated record so far for the Pirates. Tavita, Ledger will receive off the scrum. Goes to Marve. McKee, taken down.
Again, Clayton Williams breaking from the scrum, getting over there to help out with his defenders there. He's played outstanding in this back 40.
Passini.
Be careful of Pat Sipley here.
Makawe to Sipley. Tackle still up their sleeve here. Makawe looking to dart out. Tangled up in the play the ball. Sipley, he's going to go himself. Patrick Sipley. Pulled down just short. Last play now. Set heavy to the left. Tavita to Ledger. Ledger holds it up. Double pump. Solomona. Undefeated, they will remain. Point Chevalier with a try on the siren. And they will win this one 27 points to 26. TJ, as the siren sounds in the background, the patience here, and Marlo Solomona goes over to cap off a remarkable game.
Yeah, outstanding, man. That's a game that we've managed to cover for 80 minutes there and went right down to the wire. But again, you know, I didn't say anything about the Pat Sipley dummy half run there, but what he does, Corey, is just creates numbers in the tackle there, and you can actually see, I don't know if we got a chance to see that on camera, but there's actually 5 or 6 people just gathered around underneath the post there after making that tackle, and they've again identified the space out wide and scored again to Solomona, I think, there in the corner. And what a game. How good.
Incredible game. What a way to finish off the qualifiers. We'll wait and call the kick and then go down field side for the safety first removals captains interviews. So Tavita looking to add 2 points. Remember, every point counts. The points carry over into the second round.
Yeah, if he doesn't get this kick, it definitely come down to that field goal that he put in just before half-time there as well, Corey. Tavita lines up a shot. Just to rub salt in the wound there.
Icing on the cake. Ortex Point Chevalier Pirates 29. Profile Scaffolding Howick Hornets 26. Short break before we're joined by the captains pitch side.
Hey boys, go and grab those blue sticks for me, bring them up. Okay, maybe not. Have you got the keys to this? Craig.
All right, joined now by Francis Ledger, captain of the Point Chevalier Pirates. Well, Francis, talk about a thriller, mate. What was going through your head on that final set?
Just get the ball over the line, to be honest. We sort of came here a little bit casual, sort of showed in our start, and then sort of carried on throughout the game, and we were lucky to pull that one out of the bag at the end there.
Started the second half quite slow, but how did you find your way back into that contest? Obviously, a few key sort of rotations on the forward pack there, but what changed?
I think for us, we've been here before. There's a few boys in our team that have been there, done that, in the sense that we've had our backs against the wall in games, and we've been down all the way to the final whistle. And we knew that if we just kept playing our game and just playing the way that we knew how to play, we could pull that one out of the bag. So it was good.
Francis, undefeated you remain. All the best for the championship round, which gets underway next week.
Cheers. Yeah, thank you very much. All the best. And good luck to help you.
Joining me now, Jethro Friend, captain of the Howard Hornets. Well, Jethro, a little bit lost for words on that one. A heartbreaker, 30 seconds away from beating the top of the table.
Yeah, no, extremely proud, although we didn't get the result. Just the attitude, the effort was there. It's something that hasn't been there for the last month or so. So I think regardless of the result, we can move forward and be proud of ourselves and continue to get better heading into that, the championship round.
What can you take from a performance like that? Because for large periods, you outplayed the best team in the comp there.
Yeah, we're not the biggest team in the comp, but it's just about effort and working hard on defense and just quick play of the balls, heaps of push, heaps of effort, and we did that for 79 minutes of the game. So if we keep the effort, we'll be a good chance of winning a lot of games.
Excellent. Jethro, thanks for joining us here on the Safety First Removals Captain's Interviews. All the very best for the next few weeks.
Sure, thank you, appreciate it.
That concludes our coverage. We're back in action on Wednesday night for the SAS College Rugby League. Check aucklandleague.co.nz for all the details. We'll see you then.
That's what I'm talking about. Wait. Okay, now, from the beginning.
Hit it, boys. There's a